No.
I was cracking up all day, yo. He thought it was you, all day.
I wasn't even gonna go back and forth with him. Like, it ain't working.
Yeah, just let him have it.
Yeah, I know it's J.A.
Oh, Lord. And I love when she's upset, so.
That boy was tight.
Tight all week.
That boy was tight in the beginning of the week, boy. He was calling jokes corny. He was.
Whole chat was calling everything corny.
Yeah.
Yo, he was bad.
Welcome to episode, I want to say 33, League with No Name podcast. It's your boy Beans. You got J.A., Moose, Cheese.
Your
finally
boy.
up. Thank you for joining us, Cheese. We appreciate it.
No problem. I'm here.
All right, so let's get right into the game recaps. We can start with Moose. What the Eagles do last week?
We got a win. It took us everything. Barely. It took us everything. So we really can't brag about this win. It was a win we supposed to do. The G-Men. We've been having their number for years now. So this win wasn't really nothing to brag about. I think this win was more getting Wentz's confidence back, getting the team confidence back. We got a lot of injuries. Offensive line is tore up. Of course, the wide receiver core is tore up. We're just trying to make it through this season right now. Good thing the division is real trash, but we got that win.
Oh, brother.
Jay, another tough loss for y'all.
We gonna get to you, buddy. Let's wait.
I saved Cheese for last.
Yes,
I knew it.
Go ahead, Jay.
Please do.
Walk off.
Yeah. Yo, we finding, like, new ways to lose every week. It's crazy. Like, we try not to score on purpose. We do score, and we end up giving the ball back. We should have just been kicking a field goal with like 3 seconds left. Gurley makes mistaken scores. Once he did that, I said, we got a 2-point conversion too, but once he did that, I said, we could still lose. And we did. I'm not surprised anymore.
So, do you think Gurley actually tried not to score? Because it looked like his legs were still churning when he was breaking that first tackle.
He won
So
that
I think,
score.
like, he wanted to score, but I think he wasn't really expecting his momentum to carry him that far. Because that was like Gurley's longest run within the last 2 minutes of the game. Like, he was just getting like 1-2 yards. So the fact that I think once he realized DB let up, by the time he let up, like, they was letting him score, and he tried to fall at the one. But yeah, it's just everything's gonna go. Everything's
that
gonna
ball's
go
a
the
little
way.
phony.
I mean, he tried to, like, he could. Once his knee fell, though, the ball already crossed the plane. So, I mean, he already came out and said that, that was on him, and he knew that he should have fell earlier. Honestly, we should have just taken a knee and then just line the ball up and kick the field goal. That's the coach said, but it's Atlanta, man. This year, it's
Crazy.
yeah.
I'll talk about us real quick. Good bounce back win against the Texans. Put up a lot of points. So hopefully we can just keep that momentum going into Minnesota next week. But the game we want to talk about, Titans against Steelers. We're supposed to find out who the best in the AFC was. 2 undefeateds. Talk to us, Chief.
He ain't posting until Player of the Year, Player of the Month. He ain't post all week.
I ain't gonna post that on the IG yet, but Player of the Month, Derrick Henry. But I mean, we shot ourselves in the foot. Got down early. We was down 24-7 at half. Went to the halftime, did adjustments.
He make no adjustments, man. Stop.
What you mean? That was Big Ben worst game. What, he had 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. We lost on a missed field goal. Could have tied it up, winning the OT, but I ain't expect to go 16-0. I'm gonna let these cats get their little talking.
Wait a minute. So the best team in the AFC, they're going 6-1.
Yo, Moose, stop squinting, bro. Stop squinting.
And then also, hold on. Big Ben didn't have a good game, and so did the whole Steelers team. They didn't have a good game.
Claypool had
Big Ben had his worst game.
yard.
They had a few dogs that they dogs made their plays.
No Devin Bush. Yeah, still lost.
My boy Claypool.
Deontay Johnson came back.
Claypool didn't do too much. Juju ain't do too much.
Claypool ain't do nothing. He only showed out when Deontay Johnson was out. You ain't know about Claypool when the season first started. When Deontay Johnson went out, then you heard about Claypool. Johnson came back. He had 2 touchdowns. That's how you beat me in fantasy. It's cool, though. We ain't going to talk about it.
We're going to talk about that later.
So, I was gonna go into the dog of the week and all that, but since we're talking about the game, let's talk about the power rankings real quick. So me, Moose, and Jay all had top 2 Steelers, Chiefs, and then we either had the Ravens or the Seahawks. But you still have the Titans third. Why do you still have the Titans that high?
Bogus.
What you mean?
What's your reasoning? How do you come to that conclusion that they should still be that high?
What power? Because you only beat under 500 teams. Except for the Bills.
Only team we lost to was the undefeated team.
Okay.
That's the only team we lost to. Any other team
you beat.
Any other
Only team you
team
beat
has
that won a
one
record was
loss
the
that's
Bills.
in the top 5. Besides, what, the Bucks are 4-2. Some people have them in the top 5. Why are they in the top 5?
They have better wins than you.
Huh?
Bucks have better wins than you. They just beat the Packers and the Raiders.
They have more. They have less wins than us.
But the thing about it is, the eye test. It's all about the eye test as well. When you watch the Titans, they're struggling to win. You know what I mean? It's a struggle every week for them to win.
Struggle. Jags struggle. Broncos struggle. They struggled every game. Texans struggle. That same Packers team just obliterated them. Like you beat
Bills. We ain't struggle.
Good point.
Bills, we ain't struggle.
Bills, I'll give you the win, but the Bills have lost the last 2 games too.
So against who? Against who? Who was their last 2 losses? Their only 2 losses.
They lost to the Chiefs. Who did they lose to? Chiefs and who?
Us. Chiefs. Us. That's it.
Oh, they lost. Yeah. All right. They were just losing to the Bills in the 4th quarter, bro. You can't Bills don't look credible.
It is what it is. It is what it is. That's a divisional game.
But you can't put your wins up against
we know y'all suck, but why is it? We know y'all suck, but why is it a close game right now?
Why are you talking about
divisional game? Don't be like that.
We not talking about the Falcons right now.
He can though, but listen, we only got blown out against the Packers, which is the top team. Every other game we've been in, I'm
saying the Falcons is a horrible team, right? Why is it a close game right now? It's a divisional game. The divisional games are going to be close.
The Panthers are not playing well either.
The Panthers aren't a good team. Panthers aren't good.
Yeah, right.
They're overachieving. Yeah, they're not good. They're not good.
Bad.
When you went into the season, Panthers drafted all defense. You did not say Panthers will be a top team in the NFC ever. No one said that.
No. But I didn't. Nobody said Atlanta.
Don't act like we playing the Bucks right now.
Hold on. Did you say Atlanta? Did you say Atlanta was going to be 1-5? And talking about Trevor Lawrence and tanking? No.
We stick on defense. We can hang with anybody in the league. We showed that.
No, you can't.
Just can't hold
you can't. You can hang. You can't hang with nobody. You can't hang with us.
Why can't we?
You can't hang with us. You can't hang with us.
You took it took you 5 quarters to beat the show.
We 21 job when y'all had talent. Now y'all don't got talent. You know you ain't messing with us.
Bro, you beat us by 3. You beat us by what, 14 or 10? What was it?
It was either 14 or 21.
You didn't 21.
That was our easiest win of the season. I can tell you that.
We weren't a playoff team last year.
Oh, we know.
And you still needed help to get in last year. Don't say y'all was like some.
Listen.
Y'all been here. You have no division.
That was with Mariota. We needed help because of Mariota.
You have no division titles since 2003. You have not been on Super Sunday. Don't talk to me. You enjoy your time. When you get a home playoff game, talk to me. You can't get one. Nashville is shut down January 1st. Nashville is closed.
My energy is John Robinson. Before that, I don't care. I don't care.
Beat the coach for me, first of all. Go beat the coach. Don't even talk to me.
I don't gotta beat the coach. They gotta catch up to us. We in the top spot. Why I worry about the coach? The coach worry about us.
When you win a division, I'll talk to you. I can't give you that same energy because you ain't been there yet. Jeez, 2003. You ain't been there.
We have been there. It's just been a while.
I was in Cutler.
They had that cinema season last year. They talking hot.
We ain't hot. You know what it is. That's why you got us in the top 5. You know what it is.
For 3 weeks.
Your eye test see it.
All right. So another question about the power rank, because I asked Jay, because I know you'll give me a reasonable answer. We was talking in the chat earlier, and we're comparing the Ravens and the Seahawks and the Packers. None of us had the Packers in the top 5, but when you look at it, none of those 3 teams really have a good win. So what is it that puts Seattle and the Ravens above the Packers for you?
Like Moose says, the eye test. Like the way the Packers got beat up against the Bucks, it's like you had to put them on the back. Not saying they're not a good team. Packers, they're going to be there in the NFC, but the way how that game flipped and how the Packers never responded, just we see Russ respond. Like, Russ is going to be that guy. We see Russ come back. We see whoever else is there. Like, the way the Pack lost to the Bucks, it was convincing. So you can't really have them in the top 5 after that. They did bounce back this week, and I do think the Pack will be, as I said, then a top 5 team. They're getting guys back. They'll get Lazard back soon. But just it's week to week. Like, who you guys got this week? The Vikings. Like,
Yeah.
all right, you should take care of business against them. But now Seattle plays San Fran. So if San Fran beats them, now that that takes away Seattle's credibility. So it's just week to week. It's just going to rotate each week. I think we hold too much. We hold too much like stock into that week's standings. It's just what we've seen.
It makes sense.
Seattle,
what just happened.
To O's credit,
Seattle, Arizona was
the Packers
good.
been winning well. To O's credit,
Yeah.
the Packers they've been winning.
It's just
well.
that one. It was that one game that had everyone like, they're not
Exactly.
really real yet. It's like that came off a bye and didn't play like that. Like it's like, but we see you beat New Orleans too. So y'all can play great ball. It's just that week when you lost, it's just everyone else didn't play that way either. So that's what put y'all back. But we seen Seattle's defense. It's like Seattle's never known to have a bad defense like that. So that's why I put Seattle where they're at. Like I think they're a top team just because Russ is always going to make them a contender just by his heroics. But that defense is not going to put them, in my eye, over the Chiefs, the Ravens. Like I just don't see it.
So what about the Rams? They right on the outskirts.
They're on the cusp. We didn't expect anything from the Rams this year either. Like, once they got rid of guys, they are playing well. That's the best division in football right now, I would say.
Yeah.
But
Don't tell me that.
Nah, but they have the toughest stretch of games coming up too. So the Rams are either going to be top 5 or they're just going to be better to Pack like we thought they would be. But I think the Rams, like they got to play Seattle, they got to play San Fran coming up. So it's going to show if they're a top team or not. I mean, it's a lot of teams right in that bunch between like 1 through like 8 and 9. It's really just it's going to mix and match each week. So you just got to put yourself ahead in these division games.
True. All right, so let's get into dog surprise. For the sake of time, let's do either a dog or a surprise of the week. Cheese, you can start us off.
My surprise is how bad the NFC East is. They freaking stink. The whole division stinks. There's barely talent in the division. They're all old. They all stink. Cowboys stink. Eagles stink. Their GM stinks. Giants stink. Redskins stink. They all stink. They're all I never saw all 4 teams in the division in a rebuilding process. They all stink. They're trash. Carson Wentz is overrated.
I'm gonna give you a little known fact just to rebuttal that real quick. Every NFC East team, all 4 of them teams have a division win sooner than the Titans.
A division win? That's cool. What does that do?
Exactly.
You mean a division title? You mean a division title?
They have more recent division titles than the Titans.
Yeah, that just proves my point. Why is there not one team leading that division? Why is there always a flopping? Why are your teams always flopping in their division? Why is Washington winning the division? Then the Eagles winning the division. Then the Cowboys winning the division. Then the Giants winning the division.
Cut it. Because there was times when there was 3 teams from the NFC East in the playoffs.
Bro, when's the last time the NFC East had consecutive winners? Division winners. When's the last time the NFC East had consecutive division winners?
Okay.
It was when Donovan McNabb was there.
My dog of the week.
Before we get into moves, I got another question. So, shout out to Nate, friend of the show. Y'all was talking about Dalton versus.
What's that
Dak.
cheese talking about? What's that cheese talking about?
Y'all was talking about Dak and Dalton.
I got something for that.
So Dalton hasn't looked good at all when he came in. When he comes back from concussion protocol, what do you expect from the Cowboys?
I expect them to be what they are. When Dak was there, they won 1 game. When Dalton was there, they won 1 game. What's the difference?
They look very different those games, though. You can't.
They look different, and they have the same amount of wins. What's the difference?
Allen can't even get a catch right now. Bro.
I mean,
you don't play him this week. He can't even get a catch.
What's the difference with the team? Are they winning? Were they winning? Listen. The only listen to this. The only win they got with Dak, they weren't supposed to get because the Falcons didn't fall on the ball. They were supposed to be 0-4.
I understand the point you're making. I'm just talking about how they look as opposed to the wins versus the losses. It's part of the
It is what it is. This is
So,
first time.
you can't
This
blame
is
that
his
all on
first
the
time
offense.
with. This is his first time with a new team, no training camp. He had how long to go with the ones, and y'all expect it to happen just like that? It's not gonna happen just like that.
Nobody said it's supposed to be amazing immediately, but it's too much talent to come out and look horrible. They should have been able to move the ball.
Hey, what did I also say in that episode? I said losing Tyron Smith is bigger than losing Dak. It's not the same exact team. They don't have that top O line. Tyron Smith is not there. Who's their
the backup? Their whole line is hurt though. Like the whole line.
Yeah, they're not the same team, exact same team. It's not just Andy Dalton and Dak. That's not the only switch. There's no Tyron Smith. He went into a concussion protocol, scrambling. Why did he have to scramble?
Yo,
Pressure.
I didn't know the Panthers had a black backup.
Who is
this? I don't know.
So we're
Madden generated player. My bad.
I'm on Crash Kings. I just saw the Teddy Bridgewater hit.
Bro, he almost faded him up.
Yo, Jared's been wilding.
Moose,
Dog of the week, I got Tyler Lockett. Help me win a few.
Always somebody on his team, bro.
Help me win a few games. This
now you got to use him though. That was dog. That was 68 points you got.
60 out of 180, and he gonna complain. Oh, Iman got COVID.
Listen.
He had 180, but had 1 point from Cam.
Yo, I scraped them up. I had 1 point from Cam. I had 0 points in my flex. It just got real for you. That's all.
I had two players that had 0 points. You ain't say nothing.
And you lost Odell too, so yeah, that
hurt. And I lost Odell for the year.
I lost some people too. I ain't have Aaron Jones that game.
Yeah,
I lost John Brown.
He's out.
Iman had COVID.
Bro, you talking about flex? You talking about Iman is a flex? Like
no, Iman dog.
Iman has 3.
Iman's not more than a wide receiver 3. Cut it.
4 maybe. Yeah.
Exactly. Flex.
Listen.
You talking about flex? I'm talking about wide receiver 2s and people who got number 1 fantasy points in the league.
Okay.
Dak was a top 10, the top fantasy points in the NFL when I lost him.
All right, Dak, right? So boom, I had Aaron Jones out, right? Not to mention I had Iman on COVID, but I lost Barkley as well. So
stop talking about Iman. He's not valid. He's the wide receiver too. He's the fourth option.
I have one right now.
He's the fourth option in the offense, Moose. You got AK, you got Michael Thomas, you got Jared Cook, then you got Iman. Why are we talking about Emmanuel Sanders?
He had 100 yards last game. He had 100 yards last game. Over 100 yards.
Yeah, because Michael Thomas is not there.
Let's keep it moving, because y'all gonna go at it for who knows how long. Jay, who's your dog or surprise?
My dog, Jay Herbo, man. Justin Herbert, man. He is is he rookie of the year? Low key, he might be.
It's out of him and Joey B. I'm gonna give it to Joey B. He top 3 in passing yards, bro. He got weapons.
They can't run.
Yeah, they can't, but you know they're gonna give it to him.
Extra game on Herbert too.
Herbert, yeah. So Herbert even played the first game.
Herbert dog though. I like Herbert.
And they beat them. So he had 347 yards passing. Even though they the Jags, that's still great for a rookie. Like completion percentages, he's not turning the ball over either. Like he
didn't even get Eckler yet.
Yeah, he a different type of Oregon quarterback. Like he's not that typical run first. Like dual threat though. No, not even like because y'all had a lot of like you had all them dudes, Dennis Dixon, like Mariota, like they all be dual threat. So they don't really transfer. He's like the first like natural passer that actually went there in a while. So it's just probably like Joey Harrington bum stuff. So yeah, I like him, I'm kind of taking got him because like I would use him for trade bait. But yeah, Herbert, man, he's definitely about to get dog tags, rookie dog tags.
For sure. So for my dog, I went with Tay, but instead of talking about him, I'll talk about my surprise, which was a guy who I never give credit to. So I just want to bring him up. That was Baker.
I was about to say
He balled out last
Fournette.
week.
Wow, you said Baker?
He
Wow,
balled out last week.
that's
So
big.
that's my surprise.
You kind of hate Baker how you hate Fournette. So this is surprising for you to say
Yeah,
that.
it might be worse for Baker because Baker talked too much. So
Yeah, you know who I hate though?
297.
Yeah, say it. Who you hate, Jay? Say it.
Go ahead. Oh, finish your stats. Go ahead.
But nah, he had a great game, and Odell went down. I forgot what quarter he went down, but he did all that without Odell for
First.
the game. So I mean,
First or second?
good. We'll see what happens next week if he can keep it up. But that's probably the only time you ever hear me really say anything good about Baker. So
Yeah, that's good for the year. I'm gonna keep that one. That's crazy.
So let's get into the standings. After week 7, Casey still in first, Cheese in second still. We got Moose in third, Los fourth, bounced way back up. He was in 8th, I think, like last week or week before that.
Yeah.
Gabe is 5th. King moved back up to 6th. Stoll 7. J.A. up to 8th. Randy with a big drop down to 9, and I'm back in 10th.
He went from like 4 to 9. Randy got no points.
Yeah, it's the
point. The standards are so tight, though.
Yeah, so I mean, the points is gonna be the difference. I mean, I'm 2-5, and I'm only a game back and forth. So it is what it is.
3 and 4. Moose 3 and 4 and in third place. Moose 3 and 4 and in third place. That's crazy. He got points though. Yeah.
Let's see. Who did you have last week, Jay? Who did you match up?
I beat Stoll. Stoll.
Yeah, I played each other, and I lost to King. I can't put points up. I got to figure out how to replace Eckler because my backs, man. And then Zeke just looking crazy with the quarterback situation.
Yeah, I just lost the receiver tonight. One broke his finger, and then he just out for this week and to maybe another week. Debo had a hamstring. Godwin broke his finger on the touchdown catch, and he's out like for Monday night.
Wow.
And then I lost Debo on the hammy. And then I picked up Jeff Wilson just during the game. He got hurt like 2 plays later. I was just like, yo, Chad,
stop touching players, yo. You bad luck. Yeah, stop touching players, man.
Yo, like, Lindsey left the game. He had a concussion. He got helmet to helmet. Hunter Henry got, like, he got the wind knocked out of him. But, like, it's at this point, Russ got to give me 80 just to have a chance.
Yeah, why is Matt Ryan running so much?
Because they playing man. They're playing man. Cover 0. We got to take that.
It's raining, too. Safer to run and throw. We're running all over them. All right, so we talked about last week. Let's get into some stuff for this week. We got the usual 5 games. Let's look at what happened last week. Jay went 2-3 in the pick'em. Cheese 3-2. Moose had
my 2-3 be close though. Like my 2-3 be like because of a field goal. Like it'd be crazy. So.
Yeah, I went 4-1. Would have been perfect if Seattle didn't blow it. So for the year, JA 15, 18-1, still under 500. Cheese 20.
Chill, son.
Moose 19, 14-1, and I gained a bunch of games, 18, 15-1. So Cheese up by 3 still. We'll see if he can keep that up. Let's get into week 8 games that we picked. We got the Raiders at Cleveland. We'll start with Cheese. Who you liking that one?
That's a good one. I like the Raiders.
Jay?
Cleveland.
Moose, who you like?
I'm going with the Raiders.
I'm going to go with the Raiders. They look good. They've been a sneaky good team. I think they have a chance to make the playoffs. Let's see.
The Raiders don't be beating the team like the teams that
they definitely gonna lose to the Chiefs, and then they're gonna mess around and lose to like the Chargers or the Raiders in the Chiefs.
But they beat the Chiefs, but some teams like they just I don't know, they don't come ready some weeks. But
we got them a couple weeks. Yeah.
3-3. Oh, they 3-3, right?
I think so.
But they're like a good 3-3 though. They are a good 3-3. Like they could beat anybody, but then they'll also lose to some scrubs too.
I mean, they're the second best team in that division, so they definitely got a chance.
If you're with me.
And the Chargers are decent, but they have trouble, finishing games. So
they can't stop nobody. They be giving up points. And I thought that defense was like good.
Yeah, it's no Derwin. Where Melvin?
Crazy.
Ingram ain't out there, right?
He played. He played.
Where Bosa at? Nobody.
He playing. Bosa playing. It's just
Derwin.
Derwin.
It ain't just Derwin that's out. Somebody else got me. There's no way. Like, that defense is too talented.
Yeah, I'm surprised he did that much. All right, second game. Indianapolis at Detroit. Who you like, Cheese?
I like Indy. They quiet. Indy been quiet. 4-2. Nobody talking about them. I was gonna say they stink.
It's funny. They funny. Like, it's like Rivers stink, but like they got enough. They the number one defense in the league.
Yeah, 4-2. They quiet. Nobody talking about them.
Moose, who you like?
That's a rough one. I'm gonna go with the Lions.
I'm gonna take the Lions as well. If you're listening now and you hear different picks than you see that we posted earlier, just know who's
Yeah, I'm
changing.
going for the same. I took Colts.
I just go off the top. I ain't really.
Yeah, I know.
Pittsburgh, I got that Detroit game. Yeah.
Pittsburgh at Baltimore. That's probably game of the week, I would think. Cheese.
Baltimore. Show me they overrated. Come off that bye week. Come on, be more.
That's good. I just don't think I don't see Big Ben playing well against them. I'm gonna go be more.
Ooh, so you like?
They'll split this year, but be more take the first one.
Gotcha.
I'm going with Pitt. Steelers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Pitt. I think it's hard to
Pitt nice.
say how that game is gonna
Pitt
go.
nice. It's gonna be sloppy. It's gonna be sloppy.
Yeah.
Jay, that's wine.
Yeah, he got that mall back.
Yeah, sweet red.
How many glasses you had? I've been seeing you throwing them back this whole episode.
Nah, this is one. I'm good.
All right, so like I said, I'm gonna take Pitt.
What you call me, Cheese? Juan is Cheese. Don't you ever call me that. You don't play blacks anyway.
I think nobody heard it.
What did he say?
You don't play blacks anyway. Call me a bad joint.
Nah, you was gonna have to edit it. Oh, that's why I didn't even repeat it. I just
I heard him. I was waiting for you to finish.
I ain't hear it.
I want ones. You know, Cheese don't play blacks.
All right, game 4, San Francisco at Seattle. Who you like?
San Fran.
Jay?
No Debo. I don't see how they could get vertical now with that. I just don't see it. Even though Seattle's defense is bad, but I think Russ will just make more plays. San Fran defense ain't that good either, so
yeah,
I'm gonna take Seattle.
Moose, who you like?
I don't know. I do got a weird feeling on 49ers.
Stay with a feeling.
with the 49ers. I definitely might take them on the spread, but I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
All right, I'm gonna take the Seahawks as well. And last but not least, a game that at this point in the season should be a much better game, but it is what it is at this point. Dallas at Philly. Who you like?
Yo, just hearing those teams, it just sound bad. Like it just how they both look right now. It was just that might be like 13-3.
Yeah, Eagles gonna win 9-7. Stink.
The Eagles have put up points though. They have. It's not like they've been like.
But they could just look crazy too. So it's just like you shouldn't be going to the last drive against the Giants. But we're here.
We just wounded right now.
They're always wounded.
But I mean, I think they played to their competition because they took Pittsburgh. Was it the week before? Couple weeks.
They came back against the Ravens.
Be more.
Baltimore, yeah. I know it was one of those teams.
I don't count that. Be more though. Be more. They just took their foot off the gas, and y'all just.
Yeah, they was up 17-0.
It was just. It's like 31-13.
They was running triple option dives on them. They was playing around. They was playing
with the same thing. Nah, you can say that for the same thing for the Pitt game. 17 points ain't nothing. He ain't taking the foot off the gas with on 17 points.
Damn, Cheese got 6 for 117 right now with Julio. Damn, that really injury center.
Who you like? Philly?
Yo, you know, I offered Gabe a trade for Julio today too, right? He said, let me think about it.
Who said that?
Gabe. He said, let me think about it.
I mean, I hit you back.
Off the table. Off the table.
Yeah.
I was about to go get my young boy AJ Brown and Clyde Edward-Helaire, but nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stick with Julio. Ain't nothing else.
Clyde forever.
Yeah. I still think he's gonna be involved in the offense.
Clyde like top 3 in rushing though. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, he's still there. I mean, Le'Veon gonna take some carries away, but
they go Gurley. Don't trade for him though.
I was about to, but
yeah, I see. I know because the way he was talking,
numbers is like holding up. I'm trying to do one trade first and then that, but
I am not trading this year.
It's really slow getting back to me.
Jay, you not trading?
She's asking about a player. He got hurt this week. Like, yo, it's done. I can't trade this.
Yo, he been hurt all year. I think he's just gonna have a injury year.
Another pod member asked me about a player. He got hurt. Right? Yo, it's just.
He don't got no. I still take him. He don't got no value really. Let me get that.
Shut up.
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna holler at you.
I need a 13th rounder.
Bro, I'm not trading no picks, bro.
Cass
is crazy.
That cheese is making it so difficult to get players on the board to talk about it. Like, I hate talking in cheese for trades.
Yo, likewise, man. Like,
let's get it, man. Where we at? What's good?
Moose, so you taking Philly, right? I'm assuming. I didn't get a clear answer.
You already know.
So I see you picked up. You think you got?
Nah. Don't say you already know. Remember last year he even picked Philly on the pick'em. Don't say you don't even know.
It's a new year.
Yeah, it's a new year.
I see you picked up Wentz off the wire for this week. You think you're gonna go off?
No, Moose don't want to play Cam, and he don't want to play Big Ben. Moose do anything. That's what it is. He don't believe in Wentz, but Moose be the quarterback. Yo, he always be the quarterback. Yo, you got a problem, Moose.
Like right now the matchups are kind of bad. Like the thing about it is, I kind of weird feeling that. Huh?
You got 3 bad matchups. You got Pitt versus Baltimore.
I got a feeling Cam could go hard against the Bills, but it's a bad matchup though. And then Ben got a bad matchup, but I feel like he's gonna get some yards. But I feel like Wentz got the best matchup, and like surprisingly,
honestly,
he be putting up points. He gonna throw like 2 picks, but he gonna get some yards.
The only yards you're gonna get, honestly, I probably would go Cam. There's no Edelman, so they ain't gonna be trying to make him throw. Like they're legit gonna be running downhill. You just gotta hope them touchdowns.
I had a weird feeling it was gonna be on Cam, but.
Like, you're going to get 20 points?
I don't know. I'm debating
right now. 20 points, then it ain't from passing. You ain't going to get no points from passing this week. Can't have like 85 rushing.
That rant from Jeff Garcia the other day about Cam?
Nah, I ain't see it.
What he say?
He's still around?
What is Jeff Garcia talking for?
He on some show. He basically was saying that Cam stinks and he pays too much attention to what he's wearing. He needs to pay more attention to playing offense.
Oh, I agree Cam stinks. I've been saying that, but Jeff Garcia shouldn't be the one to say it.
That's a fact. I don't know. I saw it last night just randomly. He was talking.
Cam funny because when Cam locked in, like Cam versus Seahawks, that's the Cam that could, he could ball. But then you see Cam against the Niners, he got benched. Like, I don't know. Cam been a scammer though.
Scammer.
All right, so let's get into some starts for the week. Who we like in Moose, quarterback. Who you like?
I'm gonna go with Wentz.
He playing him.
That's definitely for the FanDuel price, you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go with Wentz. Good matchup.
He don't got weapons though.
He make it happen. You see him. He make it happen. He playing with practice squad players, walk-ons.
That's because y'all can't draft.
He playing with walk-ons.
That's because y'all drafted J.J. Arcega-Whiteside and not DK Metcalf. Blame your GM.
Nah, cut it.
Jay, who like your quarterback?
You know what? I'm going to limb. I'm gonna go with Tua this week. I think he had to buy. I'm gonna go with Tua. Tua gonna come out have a nice little day.
That's bold.
Yeah, that's bold. We don't got no video on him. We don't got nothing. That's bold. I like that one.
You got no video. You got one game to carve it up. You got one game.
Cheese, who you like?
I'm gonna go with the other rookie, Joey B. We give it up.
Who they playing?
Titans.
They'll throw for 350. They'll win by field goal.
Adoree back. It's gonna take him a couple weeks. I mean, he's had a knee injury, so it's gonna take him a couple weeks to get in the groove. Malcolm Butler on the other side. He give it up. They got weapons. Tyler Boyd, AJ Green.
Claypool put him in helmets, so let a rookie do that.
AJ Green had 2 consecutive weeks with 13 targets.
Yeah,
That boy, you don't care. I just had to say.
He didn't go over 100 though, like so it's like
8 for
76,
8 for 73. It's a good 15 points. Nice
I'm
flex.
Good, bro. I'm good.
I'm gonna start Derek Carr against that Browns defense, bottom third in the league. I think that game should be a shootout. A lot of offense there, so I'm looking for a big day from Carr. Moose, who you like at running back?
I'm gonna go with Kareem Hunt. He going against the Raiders. He should be getting a lot of touches. Backfield's banged up, so I'm going with Kareem Hunt.
Chubb back yet?
Nah, he ain't back yet.
Go ahead. What's up? It's me? Yo, you know what? I hate this other running back so bad. I'm going to go with his backup, Zach Moss, because Devin Singletary sucks. So, Zach Moss is probably going to score this week because I'm not going to play Singletary. I think Zach Moss will have a big game against the Patriots at home. Zach Moss, cousin of Santana Moss. You know where he's from?
Oh, my God. That's his cousin for real?
Yeah. You know, he probably had bad grades, so he had to go to Utah.
Sonoris Moss stink, too. They all stink.
Yo, your quarterbacks turn to tight ends in the league. Leave me. Lance Thomas, bro.
Logan, bro.
Lance, Logan, Lurch, Larry, don't matter. He stinks. He stinks.
One of the best QBs your franchise ever seen came out of Tech. Really relax.
Yeah,
feel me?
Right. Vic is different. He's Vic generation.
Yo,
like, it's
and
going to be a player like that.
We got another quarterback that's, he about to do some damage in the NFC South. Bruce Arians, he was Virginia Tech quarterback too. We here. We everywhere. You ain't even know it.
All right,
everywhere.
You weren't there. He's older than Beamer.
That was.
I have no idea where you're going with this.
Who turn is it?
You like your running back, Cheese?
I like Gus Edwards. Mark Ingram hurt. He hurt his ankle before the bye week.
Oh, he done. He over 30.
Yeah.
He done.
Yeah. So
the
Gus
JK
Edwards.
JK.
That's why I was holding on to Dobbins. I was waiting for that Mark Ingram injury. Now it's a 2-bag tandem. Dobbins and Gus.
Start him.
He might. I haven't decided yet. You saw that last flex spot open.
You're not playing Gallup, so you might as well put Dobbins on it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. That's who I was gonna offer Lindsey. Like, yo, just take him. Just swap. It's just swap, bro.
Yo, just in the trade, bro.
Yo, Lindsey always hurt, and Gallup he don't got Dak, so we might as well. You know what I mean? If you need him, just throw him in there. If not, you know what I mean?
Kid is crazy. Let's see. Who did I put for running back? Oh, I put Jamal Williams. I think they're gonna hold out Aaron Jones another week probably.
I started him in DK last week. I started him in DK last week. Yeah, good move.
I think Moose picked him up and started him. He did some good numbers for Moose last week. So
Moose be desperate at 12:50. Moose be he be at work looking for a starter.
So yeah, I think it'll be good numbers. The Minnesota defense they're just nothing like they used to be. So
we beat them, so anything's possible.
That's who got beat.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, so you like a wide receiver?
Scraped them, not by a field goal, Cheese. Scraped them.
I'm gonna go with Tyler Boyd. Because he got a good matchup. He going to get some scrubs this week, secondary. So he should cook them up.
I already said we give it up. I can't argue.
I was thinking about starting him. Who you got, Jay?
Deaver. Wow. They've been trying to get this dude the ball. I'm going with Outcast all week. I saw on Monday night they were trying to get this cat the ball all the time. Saints be giving it up. I'm going with the rookie Mooney. He gonna score this week. He gonna score.
Tulane.
The Bears want to give him the ball so bad, but they suck so bad on offense. They trying anything to get that ball in his hand. I think Robinson is in protocol, right, Moose? I think Allen Robinson is in protocol.
He's questionable, but I'm hoping he pull through.
It happened on a Monday. He not playing, so they want. Not for real. Like, yo, if
I
you
know
go for protocol, you gonna have to play like a Thursday.
I hope he pulled through, like he on his deathbed or something.
Yo, he gonna have to. They're gonna find ways to give him the ball. And they're at home too. I'm gonna go with Mooney. I don't know his first name. I just know it's Mooney.
It's like Devin or something like that.
I respect
Like,
that. Jeez, who you like
it's-
as wide receiver?
I told you.
My young boy,
Oh, the cheese.
Brandon Ayuk. No Debo, no Debo in San Fran. Seattle give
first
it up.
one,
Brandon Ayuk, he can keep it going just how Debo do. He can do a reverse, you know what I mean?
So he's just a
Take
smaller
screen.
Debo. He's just a
Yeah.
Debo without a workout program. That's it.
Debo with longer arms, that's all.
Yeah. He's skinnier. Debo is more stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. But they still you're gonna get that reverse, you're gonna get that screen, they're gonna get him the ball. That's it. That's all you want in fantasy. Just get this guy the ball. And Brandon Ayuk is that, with no Debo especially.
Word. So I didn't go with Boyd, but I did go with somebody from that team. I went with T. Higgins.
T. Higgins.
I
I
think,
knew it. I knew it.
I think he's
He
gonna have
be-
a good game against that
He be
defense.
balling.
I think they will be playing from behind, so Burrow's gonna have to air it out a good amount. So any of those receivers in Cincinnati should be all right. But I'm gonna go with T. Higgins. Probably gonna cost you the least out of all of them. Last but not least, tight ends. Who you like, Moose?
I'm gonna go with Richard Rodgers.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna do it. Moose a freak. He had a
Yeah,
good game last week though.
it's a real good matchup. He had a real good game last week. Our tight ends are real banged up, so he should get a lot of targets. So yeah, I think and he's going to should be a little cheaper on FanDuel, so definitely Rodgers.
Yeah, who you like?
Who he play for?
No,
I'm
he
gonna have to
plays
go with
for-
my guy. I'm gonna have to do a moose and cheese. I'm gonna go with my guy Trey Burton. I think he should have a big game against the Lions. Hurst had a big game against them last week, so I think it'll be more the same. And Colts are a complete, offensive team with tight ends using him and Doyle. Mo Alley out? Yeah, Mo Alley out. I'm sick of Mo
Yeah, he
Alley.
out.
But-
Look like
2 week,
Moose.
2 week wonder. Yeah. I think Trey Burton have a big game.
Jeez, who you like?
I got Njoku. Baker, he love his tight ends, Hooper, he out.
Where we from?
He from the U.
Yeah, you know it.
Ain't nobody saying Herndon name, so just let's take notice of that.
He a Jet, bro. Come on now. Like, it's like 3 U players up there. Come on, you can't. This is Jets, though. Like, you can't do that.
Nah, I definitely don't blame him. He on the Jets, but yeah, Baker loved his tight ends.
The other tight end was
Austin
more
Hooper.
involved in Njoku last week.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know who his name is.
The other,
Yeah, Hooper didn't play.
the other tight end was more involved than Njoku last week.
Yeah, he was right. I don't even know his name, but it was
No idea.
some white tight end. But he was definitely involved. Baker loves his tight ends. I just think his athleticism gonna get. And then the Raiders safeties are sus, man. Eric
Honestly,
Harris,
I think-
Joyner. It's another one too. They're inconsistent. I forgot the other one.
I think Odell's injury is going to help Baker. Like, he don't really have to force it to him. Now you can just play football, like just hit the spots. Like, I feel like he probably looks for. I think he looks for the big dogs too much. And Jarvis. He gonna eat the intermediate game up. But when you got Odell, I guess your eyes get bigger than what you really need to see. You know what I mean? So I think the way he played after Odell went out was pretty crazy. So I mean, hopefully he can do it again. My owner on the sideline, we about to lose, bro. Man. I hate when he do that.
I'll end it off with tight end. I think I'm gonna go with out on a limb and go with Dalton Schultz from the Cowboys. I think the game plan got to be Zeke and tight ends this week. So Eagles are bottom third of the league against tight ends. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say that he has a pretty good game there. Let's see, pick'ems. The overall pick'ems. I think Casey's still first. Let me just check that right quick.
He at first in everything, man.
Cheese second. I'm third, and then the next
Yo,
two.
don't count me. I missed a week.
Me too. I missed like it was one of those first bye week, no bye week, 1 o'clocks.
You gotta make sure you go back and check too, because like the game they be having 2 teams,
Yeah.
they only be putting that you like selected the team. I had to go back today for Chargers Denver. I was like, oh, they're trying to get me.
Yeah, messed up with all the game switches and stuff. So the top 3, not including anybody from the pod, would be Casey, my boy Ali, and fan favorite Campbell Slice, back towards the top of the league.
Don't do it, Cam.
What
Pace
he at?
yourself, Cam. Pace yourself, Cam.
Campbell at
Yes.
69.
59.
74. Campbell got 69, so he right there.
Pace
I'm
yourself,
looking real
Cam.
weak. I'm I'm like 10 games back.
Because you meaty, bro. I've been telling you meaty.
Hey, tell Campbell. Kill some clock, man.
Kill some clock.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we had to cover this week. Do we got any shout-outs?
Yeah, Moose, it's a fight. It's a fight this weekend.
How we talk football and go right there?
Your boy Javante and Leo.
Where you at with it, Moose?
I don't know. I might just go to pull up to the crib with it. I had those pull up.
Dre and Bree opening their store this weekend, man. So that's gonna be big.
1 o'clock.
I know we shouted them out, but that's like it's here. So grand opening. That's big. That's what's up.
I'm gonna be there.
Go and support that. I ain't copping that from them in a minute, so I gotta go out and show some love.
It's 1 to 6, State Street.
Yeah, we can post the actual address so that people know. But yeah, that's that. Anything else anybody got to say? You have anything else you want to say about your Titans, Chief, before we get out of here?
Nah, the poll says
Tighten up.
give
You
them more
already
time.
know. We need it. I guess them players need that little humbling, but you know what it is. Second rank offense, man. We know we got to get it right back.
The
That
poll said
Steelers
no, bro.
defense, listen, man. You know what it is.
Yo, it's real fluky, yo.
How's it real?
Moose, I hate
Bro,
it,
you're
Moose.
2-4-1.
Yo,
Why
God,
are you talking?
Trash, yo.
They don't play nobody. They just be flying through the schedule. There don't be no prime time, no nothing. They just play football. I'm like, yo, who did y'all play this?
Bro, what do you want from us? What do you want? Like, we just playing what's on the schedule. That's all. I mean, Moose team is 2-4-1. They have the worst. They're in the worst division. They play the worst teams.
I don't want to see you happy. That's what it is. I don't want to see you happy. That's
what it is. That's all it is. But Moose got us in the top 5, so I don't even know why Moose said that when he got us in his top 5. I don't get it. It's just hate. They just don't want to see you happy.
Julio eating, boy.
That research so we gonna put him in.
Jay, we like this. Eating. We like this. And you know it's gonna be regular like this all year. No Ridley until Ridley come back. It's gonna be. I mean, everybody on the trade block for me.
Hear me.
Yo, Jay really hate me, yo.
All right, yo. So we are out of here. Episode 33, League with No Name.